To solve this system using substitution, we're going to start off by looking for either x equals something or y equals something. I see y equals in our first equation, and that y equals 3x plus 2. So in the second equation, any place I see a y, I can replace that y or substitute in 3x plus 2. So this is going to go right in there. I'm now going to rewrite the second equation with only x variables. 4x plus, in place of y, it's 3x plus 2 equals 16. I'm now going to solve for x. I only have x variables. I can find out what x is equal to. So 4x's plus 3 more x's is 7x's. I'm going to bring everything else down. Plus 2 equals 16. I now have a variable constant equals a constant. I'm going to get rid of the extra constant. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, getting my x term alone. 7x equals 14. Now that I have a v equals c, I want our coefficient of x to be 1. So I'm going to divide both sides by sign and number. I'm dividing by a positive 7 to both sides. 7 divided by 7 is a 1. Positive divided by positive is a positive. So I have 1x equals, positive divided by a positive is a positive. 14 divided by 7 is 2. X is 2. Now that I know what x is, I need to figure out what y is. We're going to go back to one of our original equations, and we can use either one. I'm going to use the first one. So y equals 3x plus 2. Now that I need to solve for y, I need to get rid of x. Well, I know x is 2, so I'm going to rewrite with 3 times x becoming 3 times 2 plus 2. So y equals 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is y, so that means y is 8. Now that I know what x is and what y is, I'm going to write my final answer as an ordered pair. It needs to be in the form x comma y, which means my answer for this is 2 comma 8. Now to make sure that my answer, 2 comma 8, is correct, I need to verify in both equations. So starting off with the first equation, y equals 3x plus 2, I'm going to plug in 8 for y and 2 for x. So I need to determine, is this true? So does 8 equal, 3 times 2 is 6, 6 plus 2, that makes 8. So does 8 equal 8? Yes, it does. I'm good with the first equation. I have verified that my answer works with the first equation. I'm going to now verify the second equation. 4x plus y equals 16. I'm going to plug 2 in place of x and plugging 8 in place of y. And that we need to determine, does the left side equal the right side? 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 8, does that equal 16? Well, 8 plus 8 is 16. Does 16 equal 16? Yes, it does. That means my answer is correct. I did not make a mistake. And so the solution, or the answer to this system, the point where the two lines meet, where they are the same, is at the point 2 comma 8.